And now, the story of the podcast and the two brothers who had to save it.
When was the last time we even got Andes? I mean, it makes sense because, like, in the little small size, they give you, like, 5 fucking quarts of ice cream, but still, like, we still kept coming back. Like, it was kind of wild. I guess really just because we kept coming up with all those goofy-ass ideas. Like, remember Peter Griffin running the front, and then he runs like 10 different jobs for, like, oh my god, he runs this whole Andes. And then eventually we'd get the Andes, we'd make jokes about the ice cream. We'd be like, they had the goofy names like Stolen Brownie Sundae, have another ice cream with no sundae in it, or no brownie in it, and we'd take the brownie out, put that in the Stolen Brownie Sundae. Like, some mad stuff, some crazy stuff. And we even had like Nada's love story. Like, oh my god, like I just remember coming up with all the insane adventures of Nada and gang, and the weird chemistry jokes, and it was something. It was all here. We all did it here.
Cut the bullshit, man. Alright. We don't have to go through this song and dance of reminiscing about every single little thing that we came up with and all of our genius writing ideas. If we couldn't even
Okay, I don't know. You seem really hopeless, but we can definitely figure out a way to fix this. I don't know.
Yeah. And you better be the one coming up with the ideas to fix it, because we're only in this mess because of you.
What do you mean just because of me?
You're the one that decided, oh, I'm not going to go through the normal channels to get a severance procedure, even though they're going to reimburse me. I'm going to get a Walmart severance procedure.
Yeah, just because I got it at Walmart, okay, doesn't mean that he's some kind of, like, brain-damaged idiot or something.
It's not the fact that he got the severance procedure from Walmart that I think he's brain damaged. It's thanks to your stupid Innie going off the script every time, even though he has one fucking job. We're in this mess to begin with. Alright? They weren't supposed to find out. Who even let them watch the podcast episodes in the first place? Whose bright idea was it to put it in the topics list? Oh, that's right. I was too busy to work on the topics list last time, so it was you!
Okay, well, and he didn't even know when the Kendrick beef was real.
While I was going through the worst fucking layoff of my life.
Worst layoff of your... Do you have a tier list for those? You have like 10?
That's how you deal with every situation, right? Just try to be funny. Try to act funny. You think you're you want to be the laughing stock, don't you?
I don't think you know what a laughing stock is.
Yeah, whatever.
We should probably just
class clown. Thanks to all of your chicanery going on, we're in this mess. So unless you start to fucking figure out,
we just need to find a way to communicate with them. I think that's...
Oh, fucking the same genius that brought us the brilliant idea of doing a podcast with our severed selves and then selling it to the guy with the most money is now coming up with the mind-blowing idea that we should try to communicate with them. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. How?
Yeah. And, you know, I bet my Innie would have thought of that too, actually, because he actually does seem pretty smart.
Yeah, you sure love your Innie.
You just seem to hate my Innie, and I don't know, do you hate your Innie too? Okay. Well, okay. You know, I guess one of the only ways we can talk to them is the topics list. Maybe we should just put in bold on the top that they can't look further into this. Maybe like...
We already submitted the topics list for this episode. It's already gone through committee. It's already gone through the approval. We can't change anything about it.
Any other ideas, wise guy?
So... I don't know. Okay, let's slip them a note. Let's put a note in our clothes or something. Sew it into our clothes?
No, we can't fucking do that, okay? It's like, it's gonna go through the text detection system. They're gonna stop recording, and as soon as it stops recording, it's gonna go back to us. They're gonna force us to pull out the shit from our pants until, I don't know, until they fucking do the episode normally.
So, I don't know, you're just being a bitch right now? Like, I don't know, you're being...
We're not gonna be able to communicate shit!
What if we set a timer?
Okay, yeah. So what? We're like a 35-minute timer isn't gonna work.
No,
what do
no.
you suggest then?
What if we set a 1-minute timer for this episode? So it's only a 1-minute long episode.
30 seconds.
We make it so that we have the episode, but it's only 30 seconds long. And
That's
last
not
time...
an episode then. That Robert Banks is never going to fucking sign off on that. Are you kidding me? That's like, you're just coming up with, we can't get canceled this one way, so now we're just gonna force ourselves to get canceled. Look.
All right, okay.
The only option we really had, that ship sailed a long time ago. You were supposed to get a proper severance so that your innie would actually read off the script.
We're not even sure if your innie can read.
You know, it's actually not quite... You know, he was able to read in one episode and not able to read another. Like, I think he learned how to read throughout this podcast, if I'll be honest.
That in and of itself is a problem.
Okay, wait, but you said they're stupid, though. So, isn't there a chance that they'll just never actually find out?
They weren't even supposed to be close until the end of the fucking podcast. Okay? The original 50 episode order, we were supposed to get through it so that we could get what we wanted and Robert Banks could get his propaganda machine that he wanted. Okay? That was the deal. And we're not going to be able to do that anymore unless we come up with anything. But thanks to you, thanks to all of your brilliant ideas, none of which worked, we're royally fucked. We're cooked. Okay? You know, like, what does your innie like to say? It's time to hang up the cape. It's time to hang up the turtle shell. No. Why are you all quiet now, huh? You got nothing else to add? No other ideas to save us? Last minute save? Ooh. MVP, Akif. Nothing for us.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have any interest. Let's just record episode 10, 1100, whatever. Let's record it.
Alright. Yeah.
Looks like somebody forgot to read the fine print. That's okay. We can always settle it in a court of law. But remember, when you stand in front of God on the day of judgment, don't expect mercy. So this is really it, huh? It's one last spin for the turtle shell. Man, we really went through thick and thin on this podcast, and we don't have even one memory of it. You got the list ready for this episode? You got it out so that they can see it?
Yeah.
What do we...
yeah.
You had like... We made an insanely long list this week.
Well, I feel like these topics had to be... I mean, we had to put them on at some point, so...
Yeah, man, it's... I don't even know. God, if there was only some way we could talk to them, man, like...
I don't know, yeah...
Man, you know, I'm really gonna miss this show. We had so many great episodes. Some of these episodes are just something else. Like, I don't think like half the stuff, we just couldn't deliver it. Like, we came up with all that, we wrote all that, but it just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I remember this tie. There's just so many things.
What's your favorite episode?
I liked 4.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty big experiment to put in Travis and like have them interact with like a real person, but then he didn't act like a real person. I don't know if he got the memo. I think he was a little confused.
Well, I just can't believe they didn't realize he was on Severed.
I gotta say, episode 5 was probably my favorite one. I know it's like it's crazy because that was the only one that we were in, but it was nice to, I guess, get like our writing process out in the open and talk about how crazy the podcast was and be ourselves for once. I don't know.
Yeah. I just like how we were just like, yeah, this is the bullshit podcast where we don't talk about it, which is like cool.
Dude, we introduced so many ideas. We showed how like the tattoos would be made, right?
Yeah.
The tattoos, that was a big one. Like, we did that joke, and then our innies did the joke, and it was so much better when the innies did it, but it was still so like, I feel like we laid a good.
You could compare the
groundwork,
two.
I think, but yeah, and dude, there's so many things like, you know, in that episode we even introduced Chef.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Chef really changed the game, right? I don't even fully understand Chef. I mean, wait, Chef?
Yeah. What you talking about, man?
I think I finally figured out
Bro, like,
how we can fix this. How we can communicate with them.
turn that shit up. Yeah, turn it down. I feel like everything we've been talking about, it's all been bullshit. You ain't been real with me. I just wanna know someone who be real with me. I just wanna know someone who be feel with me. Yeah, I just wanna see it all. I just wanna take it, but you don't have to go. I just wanna go in, trying to do ball, yeah. Like I'm LeBron. Who, but yeah, they just wanna take my flow. They just wanna see me go down, wanna see me low. I bet none of y'all rappers wanna go toe to toe, cause you got ripped sock. Here's a contest up my cot. Do I got girl power? Yeah, I like Margaret Thatcher. This is not a purse, it's a satchel. Beefing